Hey, all right, welcome back, all you DIYers. Today, we're working on the TJ again, and we got a little issue with the fog lights on the front. And, well, I'll show you how things get started. All right, guys, so here we are inside the TJ here, and, oh, you just seen that just right there. Me bumping this here, see that? That's the fog light. Yeah. That's my problem. Every once in a while I come out and my fog lights are on. Ignition's up. There's no keys in it. The lights are off. Everything's off. But for some reason, the high beam flash, that right there. Now my fog lights are on. I ended up running the battery down, and you got to try to get it set. There you go. As long as I don't touch it, it's okay. Now I have watched another video of a guy that actually took the whole console piece apart that has the two levers, and take that apart, and there's a little switch inside of there that is worn out. This is a 2003. We're what, 18, 19 years old now, so it's getting to the point where it needs a little repair, and quite frankly I don't want to buy that, so I'm here to help you guys out. So if you guys have this same kind of problem, hopefully we can get it fixed, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it to get it fixed. I hope it works. I did kind of email the guy, and he said, "Nah, do it. It's not that big. It's so easy to do." Well, we're going to put this DIYer's skills to test today. So first of all, we need to take apart the bottom of the steering column and everything, get that all pulled apart, and get to that piece that's in there. There's a few connectors and stuff I'm going to show you along the way to get this thing out, and let's see what we can do. So let's get started on this. All right, so here we go. We have this loose up here, but there's a plug right here, and then there's a plug on the other side too. Now we want to make sure we don't break any safeties or anything off on here to make sure these clips stay in here. So we're going to start working on these. I did get these out here, so maybe I can, yep, there's a little red safety on the top of here, and I bet there's probably one on the other side too. So I'm going to work on those and get those out of there. I'm sure you've all seen those before, so let me work on that. All right, so we got the plug out back here, pulled the little red tab back, pushed it down, pulled that one out. Same thing on the other side. So this piece should come out of there. So the next thing is we'll kind of dust this thing off, because I'm sure it's probably never been out before. And then we'll take it, and yeah, definitely got some dirty stuff in here. My gosh, I think you'd never cleaned underneath the steering wheel before. Alrighty, so the next part is actually taking some of this stuff off of here and getting inside to the components, and that's where I start getting a little nervous here, guys. So let's see how things go, and I'll show you as we go what happens, because there's a lot of plastic pieces on here. So yeah, it's going over to the bench. Alright guys, this is absolutely all new territory for me, so I'm probably gonna call things the wrong things or whatever, so bear with me guys, I hope this works. So first of all, we need to take this relay, I'm guessing that's relay there, taking that out, and our next piece we want to take off the back of this side. So, and well, it looks like maybe it's all, I don't know, we'll see here. Looks like I might need to get this wire unwrapped from here. So that's in that top piece. There we go. I'm sure that's something I will probably break. That's not the same one. Yes, I'm holding my breath as I'm doing this. That one goes the other way. Alright. Looks like I have a screw take out. Here, bring you guys down here. Looks like I got a little torque screw to take out right here and here. Because it looks like that piece, this plastic piece comes down and across, and that little tab comes up. So that one and that one we'll have to take out. So let me go get my torque screwdrivers. Alright, so here's a torque screwdriver kit. This one, I tell you what guys, this one's pretty cool. I got this one off of Amazon. It was not very expensive. The cool thing about this one is you can see they got the little hole. I don't know if you guys can actually see that or not. You can find the camera here a little bit. I don't know if you can zoom in. There, you can kind of see that hole there. So these are those safety, or not safety, but something like that. And it's not that one. So we're going down to the, it's like the T10. Hopefully that one's the one that fits this. Yep. I'm going to try to lay everything out in order as I take it apart so that I know how to put it back together when I'm done. That looks like that one went back in. There we go. Okay. Man. You know, everything else works, so as we pulled this off, I'm going to lay that right up there like that. And it's deeper in here, guys. Switches, I believe, I said I will give you the guy's name that I watched this on, and a link to the video down there too, is any of these tools that I'm using. But I believe it's that piece right there in the back. So all this stuff has got to come off the front, and that's where I get a little nervous here, guys. These Wreck-It Ralph hands, I'm liable to break the crap out of something. That piece right down there. Oh, here we are. We're back to another screw right there. What do you bet that whole thing's got to come out of there too? Maybe that one screw is the thing that holds that whole thing in there. Let's see if that takes that out. Oh, I think it is. All right, there that is. Oh. All right, so I believe this is the, yep, this is it. This is the one I seen. But I'm not sure how it's supposed to come out. There it goes. It's got to drop down in there just a little bit, and then it comes out. So here's what the problem is, guys. This little piece right here is coming across. So when you hit the high beams, this comes along and pokes this, and right now it's too loose. so there's not enough pressure on it to keep it off. So what we have here is we're going to clean this little thing off here. And yeah, there's a little bit of grease here on the back too. And what he showed me was just putting a little piece to build that piece back out. Let me clean this up. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so got it all cleaned up. As you can see here, hopefully you guys can see on that. I'll kind of move this back and forth a little bit. Hopefully you'll be able to see that indentation right there on there. That's what the problem is right there. That thing is just worn and worn and worn, and so now it's got that little bit of an indentation on there. So we need to more or less build that back up. The way this other guy showed me, he says he took like a top of like a butter dish. Mine happens to be from a can of nuts that was here in the shop, and I just made it just big enough to set on there. And I don't want to put any glue or anything else. I want to make sure that it stays there. So what we did is we got a piece of heat shrink here that I'm going to put over the top of it that'll slide right over it just like that. And that should be just enough to be able to hold that into place, and hopefully it won't take up enough room, or won't take up too much room to cause any problems. So what I'm going to do now, and oh, here, that heat shrink there, here's what it is. It looks like it's like a, what is that, 7.0? I don't know. But this is what it was from, just from a piece I got from Harbor Freight. So let's see if we can put this on here. Hopefully be able to keep that piece in there and line that up. We'll apply just a little bit of heat to get that shrunk down on top of there. So I'll be right back. Let me go get my gun. Alright, so got my heat gun here, and let's I don't want to put too much heat to it because I don't want to bend this piece at all. They're starting to go a little bit. See, I think that's going to do it right there. Cool it off before I stick my fingers on it. It's still a little warm there, but... Alright, so there we go. You can kind of see where that little piece of plastic is setting. Should be sitting right there over the spot. I don't think that's going to eat up too much space. I think that'll work. So... this will be the spot where everybody wants to fast forward to get to the end to see if this thing actually works. So I don't know how much of this you really want to see me trying to put this thing back together. Oh, tell you what, that does feel a lot better there. Interior lights. Oh, I don't have my stuff in here right now, but I think that's gonna work, guys. This is really gonna work. So, all it took was a little piece of the butter lid, a little piece of plastic there. I'm gonna get everything's buttoned back up, but hey, I hope this helped you guys out, and if you like it, go down and like and subscribe, and we'll do another thing some other time, guys. See you later.